Hey everybody, how's it going? Aaron Almeida. Today's Wednesday, day 3 of the 5-day sneak peek. I hope you've been having fun, and I hope that you have been exposed to something that excites you and kind of piques your interest a little bit and says, hey, wait a minute, you know what? I think I could do this. Not only do I think, I know I can do this. I want to just share kind of like day in the life of Aaron Almeida. Okay, I'm actually home right now with my daughter. She's 8 months old, and she's so occupied by what I'm doing right now, so this works out great. We went for a ride this morning. Say hi. Oh, did your video stop? See, this is what working from home is really like. A lot of people are like, oh, I don't have time for that. Well, here's why I made time. Because I actually am a firefighter and a paramedic. I work 48 hours straight. It's kind of a new thing the town's trying out. It's a little bit taxing on my family, but then I get 4 days off. So in that 4 days off, clearly I like to golf. I haven't been doing much of that lately with the new baby, but I'm committed to building my business with Beachbody and helping people get healthy and fit, and also teaching my team and bringing on new members to my team. So if I've invited you, thank you for watching. If Jessica invited you, thank you for watching. Couple of things that you need off the bat, though, in order to be a good Beachbody coach, right? You need to have a system of belief. So the first thing you need to do is set a goal. For me, my dreams were way bigger than my fears. So like, I want to be able to go on vacation more. I want to be able to pay off our home before I'm 40. I'm 34 right now. So those things definitely outweigh any of the scary stuff that comes with starting a new business. The end all be all that kind of put the scary stuff to bed for me with starting a new business was the team support. Jessica and I actually are not even in the same binary system. That's how you get paid from Beachbody. We're not even in the same leg, if you will. But we decided that we had so much to offer together that we joined up, and we're each teaching our teams through this 5-day sneak peek. So a couple things that you need is you need to have a goal, and then you need to continually have a system of self-belief. And we do that by the 3 vital behaviors. So like a day in the life of Aaron Almeida, it's, let's see, it's 2 o'clock here on the East Coast. So what I want to tell you is you need to have some tools. I mean, a phone in this business definitely helps because you can use social media and Messenger and text message. Hey, baby. Hi. You also need to have some type of planner or a notebook. And I apologize for my kitchen. We're under construction here. But what goes into the notebook? What goes into the notebook, every day I add 5 new people to my list, my master list. And I'm actually going to take you right over to my stove because I have lunch going too. So this is kind of like a real inside look in my day. I apologize for the wall here. We're under construction here at the Almeida house, and we're going to move our refrigerator over into this spot. Hey, baby, I'll be right back. And here we come over to the stove, and I hope I get to give you a peek at what I'm eating for lunch. If you've never had quinoa, it's delicious. It's very low glycemic index. It's a good carbohydrate that doesn't spike your blood sugar. So here's my lunch. The quinoa is in the small pot. It's as simple as adding a cup of it to about 2/3 cup of water and bringing it to a boil. And once you do that, you just put it on simmer and let it go. And then in the back pan, we have Brussels sprouts getting cooked in coconut oil, and about a handful of chopped walnuts and some Portuguese red hot crushed pepper. And it actually smells like bacon in here, but there's no bacon. It's the coconut oil that gives off that aroma. So I'm trying to eat good. The freedom in my day should be apparent by now. I know that everyone's not a firefighter, everyone's not a stay-at-home mom, but the point I'm trying to make is that this week I'm going to get paid from Beachbody whether I sign anyone up or not. And I think that's a beautiful thing for anybody who's trying to get ahead in life financially. So how do I work my business? I'm just going to lower this heat. I'm actually going to stir this 1 minute. So if you want to watch. Just a real inside look at my day on the 5-day sneak peek. The last thing anybody wants is burnt food. So yeah, we're back. We're gonna shut these burners off. I'm gonna show you what I do for my business every day. We really got some good caramelization on that food. I'm psyched. I can't wait to eat it. But what Jessica and I have kind of refined is something called the Power Hour. So basically, you know, the question that I ask my teammates is, how much time a week do you spend on Facebook? I've gotten in responses anywhere from 2 to 3 hours a week to 10 plus hours a week. So being able to work your business from social media is like super helpful if you're a busy person and you already have a 9 to 5, or you're looking to transition to something where you can work from phone or work from home and have a system that kind of just is so simplistic. What we want to do is open this up. And what I try to do every day is I want to add 5 new people to my Facebook list, my Facebook friends list. Now, some people don't work off Facebook, and that's fine, but you're going to have a contact list. So you want to add 5 new people to your contact list every day. The next thing you want to do is follow up with 5 people from a conversation that you might be having about anything, about the Celtics, about cooking, about your workout, about childcare, about your mom and dad, about their parents. You want to follow up with 5 people that you've been currently having a conversation with from the previous week. So remember, it's adding 5 new people a day, speaking and getting to know and building a relationship with 5 new people from last week. And also the other thing that we do is we run fitness challenge groups. We support people. We give them accountability. We give them motivation. You know, the accountability part was always tricky for me. You like that video? I love you. The accountability part is kind of like me checking in with our challenge group members and saying, hey, I know that you haven't posted in our group in like 2 days. Are you okay? Is everything all right? And then I get that reply back, oh, Aaron, I'm sorry. Life's just been so busy. I'm still getting my workouts in. I just didn't have time to make a post. And then I say, okay, cool. That's great. I'm glad you're staying on track. How much of a pain in the butt do you really want me to be? Like if you miss a post, if you miss a day, do you want me calling you? Do you want me texting you? Do you want me popping up on your doorstep with a bouquet of flowers to wish you well? It's kind of like that's how my day goes. So today, Sophia and I went out quick. We got something to eat for breakfast. We took a ride. She took a nap. I came back home. I'm checking in with my challenge group members. And now I'm setting up my power hour here at 2 o'clock in the afternoon while I have my lunch already cooked, my healthy lunch. And my power hour consists of adding new people to my social media, and then following up with people who I've either been having conversations with, whether it has to do with business, whether it has to do with just life in general, and then checking in with all my challenge group members. The other thing that's going to happen in my day is a workout. Once my wife gets home from work and I have a free hand and foot to be able to, you know, I need hands and feet to do my workouts. These workouts that we do from Beachbody are really good. They don't require a lot of equipment. They don't require a treadmill. They don't require a bike. It's just about hands and feet, maybe a couple sets of dumbbells or resistance bands. It's going to be a half an hour, and clearly, I think we're all busy. I think we have a family. I think we have commitments and obligations, and fitness needs to be paramount, because if you're not healthy, you're not happy. If you're not happy, you can't love yourself. If you can't love yourself, you can't love anybody else. And what kind of world are we in when you can't love anybody else? So again, the name of my team is Blue Collar Apocalypse, because I believe that the middle class worker, the blue collar worker, is becoming extinct. And I want to bring that blue collar life back to America and back to the people, at least that I have built relationships with, and let them know that through this opportunity and through my support and through our team and the products that Beachbody offers us, that we can thrive again as a blue-collar people. I know that Jessica's doing amazing things with with Team Blended Avidity, and how she's using her own story to motivate other people. And what I say all the time is, your story is in your struggle. There's not a one person who's watching me right now that hasn't struggled, and it's okay, because your story's in your struggle, and your story is what's going to build those relationships with other people who are wondering what you're all about. What's Aaron Almeida all about? You know, how come at 11 years old I had to hear, like, at least once a week, "Hey, big guy, how come you're not playing football? You make a hell of a linebacker." The truth was, I was too fat for football. See, that there's a little bit about me that I get uncomfortable with sharing with anybody. You know, before Beachbody, I would have never told that story, because I would have immediately felt discounted, and it would have brought me back to those days as a kid where I felt like I was living a life full of limits. It was awful. And, you know, I think at the time to play Pop Warner football, I was like 15 pounds overweight. But how do you get a 9-year-old kid to lose 15 pounds? It's quite a challenge. It's almost impossible. I'm so committed to this brand. I'm so committed to Blue Collar Apocalypse. I am so committed to this venture, this journey, this path that we're blazing. This is a day in the life of Aaron Almeida. You know, I'm home, I'm cooking good food, I'm staying healthy, I'm checking in on my challengers, I'm spending time with my daughter, but I'm also taking, you know, an hour of my day, an hour that I would have spent on Facebook scrolling a news feed and just liking and commenting and kind of getting lost in videos and pictures and stuff like that. I'm going to take an hour of my day. I'm going to add 5 new people to my contact list. I'm going to follow up with 5 people that we have been building a relationship with. And then I'm definitely going to crush my workout. And every day, kind of as a side note, something we do as coaches to measure our success is the 3 vital behaviors. And the 3 vital behaviors are invite, 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 constantly inviting. In fact, we invite to the point where it doesn't become icky. It doesn't become uncomfortable. Some of the greatest invitations I've ever gotten in my life at first felt strange, like being called to salvation through Jesus Christ. You know, I grew up in religion, and when I was offered this invitation to come check out something different, I felt really strange. I really did. I'm not going to lie to you. I was like, ooh, that's just weird. Like, I don't do that. I don't know. I just have something like, we got this schedule of religion and this is what I do. And I'm so happy that I accepted the invitation, because my life is so changed. I was invited to take a look at Beachbody 3 years ago by my best friend growing up. We'd known each other since we were 7 years old, and I felt apprehensive. I didn't feel like he was trying to sell me anything. I didn't feel icky. I just felt a little bit butterflies, like a little bit weird, you know, like, what's going to happen? Like, could I be arrested for this thing? Like, could something bad happen? Could my tax lady get mad at me? Like, but at the same time, I was working 80 hours a week, sleeping like crap, eating junk food on the run. My pants were tight. I was just kind of like stressed out, felt anxious all the time, like wondering what direction my life was headed, and wondering if like the situation I was in was kind of going to be my tombstone, if you will. So yeah, this opportunity offers so much on so many levels. Thank you for joining me just in the day in the life of me. And please comment below with any questions you have regarding my day as a Beachbody coach, or how you could fit this kind of behavior into your life. So thank you, Aaron Almeida and Sophia. We thank you so much for joining us. I'm going to go eat my lunch, and I hope that you have a healthy day. Over and out.